I took a few days off to camp in the woods, far from town. I set up camp at the end of a long trail that took about 4 hours to hike. The first night went by peacefully, but on the second day, I noticed a faint path branching off from my campsite. It wasn't marked on any map, which piqued my curiosity. With my backpack filled with food and water, I decided to explore this rarely used trail, which was overgrown and hadn't been touched in years. After walking for about 2 hours, I stumbled upon something unexpected: an old, run-down house deep in the woods. It was covered in moss and vines, giving it an abandoned look. Surprisingly, its doors and windows were wide open. Approaching cautiously, I peeked inside. The interior was dusty and cluttered with debris, and the air smelled of rotting wood. As I ventured further, I noticed a closed wooden door with a shiny new padlock. It seemed odd and made me even more curious. Despite feeling uneasy, I couldn't resist wondering why a locked door was in such an empty, dilapidated cabin. Just as I was about to investigate, a single footstep echoed from inside the house, sending shivers down my spine. I quickly left but couldn't shake the feeling of being followed as I returned along the trail. I heard footsteps behind me but saw no one, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Another unsettling experience involved my friend Jake, whom I'll refer to for privacy. We both had a fascination with an abandoned mall near our city, renowned for its eerie ambience. Despite our initial apprehensions about exploring it alone, we packed essentials and drove there in Jake's car. The mall was concealed behind trees alongside a highway, with its parking lot empty and desolate. As dusk settled, we cautiously entered through shattered glass doors into the darkened interior. Inside, the silence was unsettling, our footsteps echoing through the deserted halls. Suddenly, laughter echoed from a distant corner, followed by an eerie silence that sent chills down our spines. Determined but nervous, we pressed on, using flashlights to navigate through pitch-black sections. At one point, Jake froze, shining his light ahead, revealing a figure standing motionless in a store entrance, silently observing us. Terrified, we fled, sprinting back through the mall as running footsteps seemed to chase us from above. Years later, my curiosity led me to explore an abandoned hotel in my town. This once grand 6-story building had fallen into disrepair, its once imposing facade now crumbling and weather-worn. On a sunny day, I ventured inside, expecting nothing more than the intrigue of urban exploration. The lobby greeted me with emptiness, scattered debris, and dim sunlight filtering through dusty windows. I cautiously ascended the creaking stairs, exploring the upper floors. On the 3rd level, I encountered a door blocked from the other side, and a sense of unease washed over me. I heard faint footsteps, and then a sudden door slam nearby, sending a chill down my spine. Feeling unnerved, I quickly retreated downstairs. Descending, I was met with a chilling sight: a figure standing in the dimly lit stairwell, staring at me with an intense gaze. The encounter left me shaken, and I hurriedly made my way back to my car, heart pounding with the unsettling presence I had encountered in that deserted place. These encounters, though years apart, share a common thread of eerie isolation and the unsettling feeling of the unknown. They serve as stark reminders of the haunting possibilities that lie within abandoned places.